Hey guys, how's it going? Kevin here with The Right to No Longer Exist. We are here for the 4th edition of the Honk If Life Sucks. Whatever you want to call it. This one's a special one. It's dedicated to our good friend Efil Blaise, who is no longer with us. He decided to take his graceful exit, and it was really sad and hard, and we will miss him dearly. He was in our last episode 9 or something, and I will post that in the description as a guest in the podcast. He was also a guest on Exploring Antinatalism, also Collapsing with Casey, with Joey. So I will link all of those videos in the description for you to check out. He was an amazing person and friend, and I was honored to be his friend and be there for him and be a support where the rest of his family seemed to be not supportive. And you know, this is the sad consequences of prohibition. Is you have to do this creepy thing and the weird thing in the corner, all quiet like. And anyway, I just want to say this whole thing's dedicated to him. And you know, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it, and we're getting started. It's a little bit cringy, but there's definitely support. So anyway, this one's.
Hey man,
Hey, yeah, for sure.
got it.
Thanks. Great. So that was cool. Someone took a photo. Yeah, this one's dedicated fully to him. He's the one. He's the man of the hour. He was a special person. He had a great mind. He had a great personality. He's just everything about him was just a sweet, kind person. And he deserved, if anybody, everyone deserves the right, but if anybody deserved a peaceful exit, it's him. And he will be missed very much. So all his videos will be in the description. And yeah, I'm really sad and bummed out. And but that's for me. That's just my issues. I see the logic says, to prevent future suffering is always a good thing. And that's what he was doing. And he had such a logical brain. It was really special. Nice, getting some honks. Hey, man. But yeah, so yes. But yeah, he was an amazing person. And what's that? Thanks, man. Life does suck for sure. Yes. But yeah, I'm all alone today. So they're all alone. Awesome, thank you. Positive vibes so far for sure. Yeah, you know, I'm not feeling as talkative today, but I'll try to keep it going for you guys. I like the idea that this is like a live stream, even though it's not. I want to treat it that way, even though I can't see comments or anything. I'm just recording on my GoPro. But Yeah, maybe I'll live stream once I get 1,000 subscribers. That's I think the rule to live stream is 1,000 subscribers. So yes, I think I need to get up on that corner. Cool honks, got some honks. Good stuff. So yeah, Blaise will be missed so much. I can't get him off my mind, honestly. He just, thank you. He just published his last video, and it was really sad to. It was actually a nice street though. It was like a really nice street. But yeah, my arms are gonna get sore quick. For some reason, it's cold out. Well, not cold, but. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate everybody that hangs out with me here. I know this isn't our special, most exciting videos, but there's a value in I think in like just the raw footage of stuff like this. It's kind of more of a hangout, sit back, eat your popcorn, and just watch kind of stuff. I suppose in real life it's a little funner and you see more like faces and shit, like that girl, like those people were laughing. It was just really good stuff. But the emphasis and the passion of the honk is important. Either sometimes you get little like insecure little like tweaks like that, like a little beep, or you get a full confident one like that, just like fucking, they're just mashing their horn. But anyway, yes, I appreciate all of you guys so much. I really do. And just the fact that that we've had just the amount of followers, to me, is huge. I mean, we're not gonna be a group that's probably like Final Exit or like Compassionate Choices. It's like those people are the people that get the 150,000 followers that are maintained mostly of just 70-year-olds, right? Like, and that's fine, no worries, that's your niche, like keep going, but we're trying to fight for like everybody else, which is it's a steep hill to climb. It's a big boulder to push up a hill. But fuck it, I want to do it, and it's something that Blaise said actually in his last post to us was this is the most important basic human right to fight for. And it's sad because the human rights organizations or people that seem to care about the welfare of others seem to not care about this issue. They don't want to touch it. But yeah, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on. We have a special guest for the podcast next Friday, and it's gonna be really exciting, actually. So stay tuned for that. What is?
I don't know why people are still living their life.
I know, right? Well, they don't have an option out either, you know?
Yeah, well, it's like, I feel like everyone at least has a slit to do something that brings them joy. And I think with that, everyone should at least try. If they know that their life sucks and if they know that their shit is, or their position is shitty, why not just try to be happy? Why not just try to like do something uplifting or joyful?
What about the people that have tried and but they say that like it doesn't do it for me? It's not working for me anymore.
Well, what's not working for you?
This attempt for joy that's not being driven.
Changing motives. I mean, oftentimes people say that and they're not doing shit for themselves, they're doing shit for other people, and that's what fucks them up.
Wait, how's that go?
Oftentimes people do that shit, like other shit or shit for other people, not for themselves, and then they're like, well, I wasn't happy in the end.
Oh yeah, sure, like, I can see.
Like, they go to the gym, but not for themselves. They go get money, but not for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They do all this stuff, but it's never, or barely ever for themselves, and then they're like, well, it didn't work.
What about those that have like a permanent problem that are clearly like objectively, like they're going to live with schizophrenia or bipolar for the rest of their life, or they lost their legs in a car wreck? Like you can't bounce back from those.
I would say like getting one of your limbs severed, I think you can still easily be joyful. Because I know I have a friend that has one arm. I'm with you I'm with you on the attempts for joy, but like, should other people though force other people to stay alive and suffer when they've made the declaration that they don't want to live anymore? No. Like nobody should force that on other people. No. I think
you know what I mean.
That's the fucked up part, to tell people that like, because I don't think suicide or anything like that is a proper route, but I think saying that is bad, or that you're gonna go to hell for it or some shit like that is really way more fucked up than doing it. Oh yeah. Yeah, because it's like, bro, I met some friends where they were like, dog, I can't do this shit, and then like they're dead now. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, I felt some type of way about it. I felt a bit guilty, or like, you know what I'm saying, entitled to their life a little bit, but then after time went by, I realized like it's not my life. Like they were feeling some type of way that I can't even imagine right now, obviously, so I should just let them, you know what I'm saying?
That should be respected.
Yeah.
Their threshold for pain should be respected.
And I think that's also like, it shows a lot of people a lot of shit. Like if some of my friends never killed themselves and shit, I would never have like, I would probably be one of those people that says like killing yourself is bad, or suicide is bad, or you're gonna go to hell for that shit and all that.
What sucks? Sucks is how people have to experience some kind of negative of a close one or something like that. In order to have that philosophy, Like why can't they just derive that using logic and reason? You know what I mean?
Common sense type shit.
And they can. It's just they're incapable. It's a hear no see no evil kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like we don't see the factory farms, so we think our cheeseburgers are literally synthetic. We don't realize that a scream came out of that because we're not around it. We don't witness to it. It's the same thing with suicide. Just let them do their little secret weird thing in the garage, hanging themselves or whatever. But if you don't talk about it and open up and say, hey, this is like a real problem that needs like a real solution. There's 1 million suicides per year.
That's fucked up.
Successful. There's 25 unsuccessful ones.
25 million?
24 million unsuccessful.
25, 24, it don't matter when it's that big.
I know, it's insane.
Damn, that's hella fucked up. I didn't even know the stats were like that.
Yeah, and those are people that are like failed, attempts, which means they end up coming out of it all fucked up, maimed, disabled.
A lot of the times if you attempt it and you actually go through, because like in my generation there's so many kids, I'm depressed, and I tried to kill myself. But like for the old ass niggas I know, or for like the niggas that are like 45, 65 and shit, they're like, yeah, I tried to kill myself. Like I was a fucking veteran. I'm like, God, like that shit, like I can see why, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, that's so graceful that you came back out of that dark ass position and like now you're a happy individual, or at least now you're trying to obtain joy.
Yeah, if someone's happier objectively, like you can't argue that, but it's also all about rights, human rights, you know what I mean? And that's what suicide prevention is doing, is they're preventing this basic human right that should be equivalent to like my body, my choice ethics, Abortion. No, let a woman have an abortion, it's the same ideal. Let a person have euthanasia. Like, what's the fucking problem?
And the lethal injection, I always wondered, like, why do you have to be like on your fucking deathbed to get?
Oh,
you know what I'm
saying?
Like, bro,
we give it to our fucking pets.
Exactly. Our
pets have more rights than us.
Fucking, oh well, we can just get a new one. Like, That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that's why like the death with dignity in Oregon and stuff is like such a sham. It's nobody uses it, nobody can use it. You know, it's only for 90-year-olds with cancer. Like, what about the 40-year-old or the 20-year-old? It's like being like, I'm done. I'm telling you, I'm done. Like,
and like I feel like there'd be, this might be fucked up to say, but I feel like there'd be more production if it was like that. Because then it's like there's more production. Because then it's like, well, if you're that sad and you really are ready to end it, now there's an option. It's like there's like a literal option in front of your face. And a lot of people, when they get matched up with that option, they're gonna be like, not a lot of people. I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but some people, when they get faced up with that option, they're still gonna say no. And then that's when they realize and come to an acceptance, or don't realize and don't come to an acceptance that there's joy somewhere.
Well, if like just them having the option, and it's, you know, peaceful pill sitting in their closet, you know, medicine drawer or something, that gives them all kinds of like kind of hope to actually maintain living. And be like, hey, if I want the option to get out, it's right there. You know what I mean? I don't have to go and jump off some bridge or some shit.
Yeah, because that shit's so fucking painful. And the people that do survive that shit, like you said, they come out like all fucked up and all that shit.
Oh yeah, it's pure. It's a crime that no one's like paying the price for. Because when that person dies of that, or doesn't die of that horrific jump, everyone's like, man, sucks for you. Like, that sucks for you. They don't look at. Society doesn't look inward.
Most people that look into it deeply are like family members and shit.
Yeah, they'll put blame on shit too. Yeah, like you're depressed or whatever, and they'll blame the victim, which is like the most shitty, insulting thing ever.
But then on the internet they're gonna be like, don't victim blame, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that shit, the fucking black square bullshit, all type of shit.
Yeah, I know.
Shit, that's my butt.
All right, man. Take care, man. Nice. That was a good chat with him. I think he got it, half of it. I think some of the other half though, maybe I wasn't clarifying. You know, I'm not the best at, I'll admit, I'll be the first one to admit, you know, I'm not the best at debating or trying to clarify, you know, logical like ideas, but I'll do the best I can. But if that dude goes home with just one little nugget of info that he learned from that conversation, then it was all worth it, because he's going to influence his friends, his family, whatever. Like, he'll relay that kind of logic to others, and you don't know how far that spreads. You know, logic spreads like herpes. I'll say it again because I feel like that was a logic spreads like herpes. You know, it really does. It gets around. And when people are like faced with like 2 + 2 fucking logic, they can't say no. You can't refute it. You can't deny it. And it's important. It's important to. Thanks, man. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah. I hope you can see it. My arm's in the way. Nice little beep. This is a good little corner. There's actually a corner me and Dietz and Alex would come to for Stop Having Kids a lot. I should hold it like this so the website is there, but whatever. Alright, yeah, so anyway, good stuff. You see like a guy like that in the car? He took a picture, you know, shit like that. Like, that's important. Like, you never know. It could just end up a stupid photo that just ends up, you know, nowhere. But maybe he'll zoom in and check the website out and change his life. I don't know. I mean, that's great and all, but I understand that this sign specifically isn't getting to the core of the issue. It's not even really talking about suicide at all, but I feel like the reaction is the best with this one, so. Anyway. anyway, I hope you guys are having an okay day and hanging in there. I hope I can cheer your day up at least a little just by hanging out and with like-minded people. See, that guy got it. You know, I just... Here's the part is like trying to like straighten the curvy lines that people's thinking has become. So they'll be like, oh well, what death with dignity? Like we've got problem solved, death with dignity. But no. We haven't even began to touch the surface. Because look at everybody here, every human you're looking at right here. I'm looking at 100. Nobody has the right now at all. Nobody has any right whatsoever to exit life gracefully. We're all just slaves to this fucking, like, our bodies that we never asked to be born in, that we might hate. You know, whether you're ugly or cute or any of that shit, you never asked for any of it. So you're gonna be a victim to all these, you know, to you're being born into whatever world you're into. But it's just crazy because it's one of those things I think that people can jump onto really easily and really quickly. Kind of like, I don't know what, like Black Lives Matter or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's a human rights issue, just like Black Lives Matter. So it's a topic that people have to like respect and know about and understand to fight for. But I mean, I know how it's more complex than that. You know, you gotta keep the you gotta keep the workers working. You can't just offer death with everybody in your country, or else the government's going to lose a shitload of their taxes. That's a whole kind of separate issue, but, you know, yeah. It's already getting dark. Jeez, I knew I should have come here earlier. It's dark at like 4:30 now, which I love. But yeah, so yes, fuck yes. It's good honks, good smiles, good laugh. Even just the laughs are funny. Like if no one honks. Woo. Universal right to die group. We're fighting for a right to die. Yeah. Legalizing suicide.
For no reason.
Oh hell yeah!
But yeah, that's a good reason.
Oh, definitely. See, that guy just. Thank you, sir. That guy just clarified things very well with what I was talking about earlier. Is like it's a cool idea, but nobody is understanding that it's a right to die. So people taking pictures over there, did you see them? Yeah. Yeah. But no, the guy made a great point, amazing point, where he was confused. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier, was the confusion that this sign is, you know, and someone made a comment on our YouTube channel, which I totally respect and get, they didn't say misleading, they just said that they won't get it or whatever, and that's true. You know, it's very true. They might not get it. But that's okay. This one's kind of more shticky stuff, but whatever. More fun shtick. Guy flipped us off. Awesome, thanks, man. But you know, the guy's right. I appreciated that person. I appreciate because it's like, it makes me think, and I was thinking about this before I started this, where I was like, you know, I'm doing, this is now the 4th edition. This is a great dedication video for Blaise. You know, thank you. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. But life is amazing, the guy said. Okay, great. Life's amazing for you, dude. How do you not understand that life isn't so amazing for others? Is that really something that you're unaware of? Jesus. Oh. But anyway, I was saying, like, I can't even talk to so many honks, which is cool. But I was saying that this might be my last video for this, because I do have actually a couple local people that have reached out to do like an actual protest or demonstration or outreach, whatever you want to call it. So I think I'm gonna do that from now on. You know, legit, make it clear. Use all of our other 7 signs or whatever. And I think it's just 2 people, and I have a friend. I have like a friend or 2. So maybe we could like be like 4 or 5 of us, if I really stretch. So yeah, I think I'll do that from now on. So this might be the last one. So try to enjoy it. Try to. That guy thumbed up. There's a honk. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's audibly you're not catching, and it's visual, and it's a laugh or it's a thumbs up or something. Except for the life is amazing people, you know. But no, yeah, I was thinking doing legit protesting, you know, from now on. I have actually, you know, this might be important for you guys to know, is I have a video of all our protests. Like, I have like 8 or 9 fucking protest videos that's like compiled, and I've been editing it and adding subtitles, and I'm just burnt out with the editing, to be honest. So if maybe you guys could let me know in the comments, you know, should I release that kind of just more as raw footage? Because I should, and it's just bad quality. I got started off, and I didn't have my current GoPro. I had an old shitty one, and I mean, it's still like, you know, you can still hear and see it. But are you guys, you know, let me know if like you want that, because it's currently just sitting on a timeline, you know, not doing much at all. So I feel like I want to release it, but I'm sort of stuck. I just kind of, a lot of it's just like, is you guys fighting for the death with dignity? Is that what you're doing? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, cool. That's cool. I support that, or whatever. And I'm like, cool. Like, you know what I mean? There's no real, the debates aren't there. But if I just compile them together, then if I compile it together and just as something easier to it's just out there, you know. I think, anyway, let me know if you guys want to see that, because I feel like the world should see it, other than sitting on my hard drive as numbers. I think that guy just flipped me off. Ironically, a fucking old person. He might have thumbs up though, so that's the part I don't get, dude, to be honest. Like some 90-year-old being like, life is great. Where's my asthma sprayer? Anyway, it's getting dark. I don't know if you guys can see. I might finish here. And, you know, this is fun stuff, but I definitely want to do it from now on. I think legit stuff with the other signs. You know, the clear ones that say, you know, suicide is slavery, or suicide prevention is slavery, or whatever. Like, but yeah, fuck you too, asshole. That guy flipped me off. It's tough. It's tough stuff. How can I dare judge life? How dare I? The aggression is the funny part. Why be aggressive towards someone that might say, hey, life isn't that ideal for me. And you're gonna flip me off and like be a glib prick about it. A lot of honks though, because I don't care. I don't care anyway, honestly. If it was 99% vitriol, I would be like, fuck you, I don't care. I'm out here.
Big honk right there, buddy.
What's that?
That's a big honk for me there, buddy.
Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. Yeah, so it's a good sign. I think it's funny, but that other kid earlier, which I really appreciate, you know, he's like, what is this for? Thanks. I just said honk honk. But no, this is fun, but it's a little more comfortable with other people, and it's more comfortable with our other signs where it's obvious, you know, right to die for all. Like, you can't be confused at that shit. But this stuff's fun for sure. I actually dropped this sign earlier on the ground, and my OCD is like my OCD is so bad that I can't even talk. There's so many honks. But yeah, so I forgot what I was saying. Oh well, whatever. I think I was just saying, yeah, I'm excited to have legit protests, not just the goofball stuff. God damn, that's awesome. Yeah. No, that'd be great. Yeah, it'd be great to have like oh, that guy don't like it. That and his old beat up Ferrari. He didn't like that. These people like make fun of stuff. What's that?
One good reason.
What's that?
One good reason. Why does it suck?
Why does life suck?
Yeah.
Suicide, 25 million per year.
Yes.
Life sucks for those people.
It does for them.
Yes, right?
But it's better to have a better positive view on life. And that's how, you know, most of the suicide
No, perception, objective reality of suffering is like is the most like obviously like you can't change that, you know, bipolar, schizophrenia, whatever, depression, a lot of that are untreatable conditions. So changing my perception and just being like, hey, I want to be more optimistic, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work, you know what I mean? Like people lose their legs in a car wreck, right, or something. Your perception doesn't bring your legs back. So that's important.
I used to talk to some wise man, and I said once, life sucks. And he said, no, it's your brain that makes it suck.
Yeah, your brain creates the suffering, sure.
So,
but that doesn't mean, you know, life sucks.
So as in like someone from Iraq, like I didn't hear of depression ever back in Iraq. I didn't know it was a thing or anything. Here I came and like I learned depression, and because I learned it, I started getting depressed. And I'm like, fuck is this feeling? You know, and then I started getting into more like, you know, spiritual stuff and all that, and then I just
well, here's
basically deleted.
Here's the problem too, though, is preventing someone from suicide is a harm. So just remember that. Take care, though. That was interesting. We didn't have time to talk, but that was the guy earlier that actually drove by and said life is great or whatever, which is fine. But what is he talking about as far as perception? You can't perceive life to be good if you have fucking brain cancer. It's just, it's like, okay, here's the point that needs to be made. you can go ahead and perceive life as good and live life and enjoy life. Nobody's stopping you. He's acting like we're stopping him from enjoying life, when it's the complete fucking opposite. People, the life lovers, are the ones that are making us hate life even more by preventing us by not exiting life. That's the logic. And I wish I could have had time to, tell him that, because he was like, oh, I got into a guru and spirituality and shit. I'm just like, oh, you definitely didn't get into like Buddha or anything. Buddha says suffering sucks.
That's awesome.
Cool, man. Thanks. But you know what I mean? Like, he's talking about, you know what is the weirdest shit out of everything he just said? Because I don't know if you heard much. He said, I used to live in Afghanistan and I didn't know what depression was. So going back to the dedication of this entire video, Efil Blaise grew up in Afghanistan. And he said all it is just fucking insanity, suffering, murder, rape, and incest. He said, no, I'm not quoting him, whatever, but he hated it. He completely hated it. And he found it to be depressing. He didn't get depression from it. You know the difference? There's like a difference there. But he found it to be so depressing that he didn't want to come back. So that was Blaise's perception of living in. So, you know what I mean? You can, I guess you can live anywhere, and you're gonna get people on all sides of the situation because their genetics and the way they were raised, and the toxic optimism shit. Or you're gonna have someone that just hates life. They want out from day one. You know what I mean? You could have two of the same kids crawling on a heap of garbage in India. One is saying life sucks, and another person is saying life is great. Yeah, that's the whole fucking point. Is the diversity of thought and perception of life. All it means is give someone the fucking right to no longer exist. That's it. That's so hard to understand. I hope I'm making some sense, because obviously there's distractions here and it's getting dark, but I like the idea of talking about Blaise right now because I'm about to stop this, and this might be my last Honk If Life Sucks videos. I hope you guys enjoyed them, but the real protest videos I think are more important. So he lived in Afghanistan his whole life. He moved to Hungary for college and sort of had some reprieve from that. But in the end, he just ended up with his decision to opt out, and I don't blame him. And I don't judge him. In fact, I fully support him. And in fact, I'm honored so much. I am honored so much that I was one of the people talking to him in his last day, in his last hours, in his last minutes. I was so honored to be part of his life, and us saying I love you, man, I love you. It just meant so much. I was crying my eyes out, but I was still fully supportive of whatever it is that he was doing across the country, across the globe. And that's the sad thing. These people get resorted to either being totally, utterly alone, because your family and friends almost become your enemies during this crucial time of your life. So now you have to either resort to just being alone by yourself, or you have to end up having friends that are pro right to die, that are really into it, like us, like all of us, we're, and for us to be a lending hand for support in crucial times for people like that is so important. And obviously you have to stay within the law, you don't help people, obviously all that shit. But just typing to someone saying I love you, I hope you have a good, safe journey. Obviously there's nothing wrong with that. Thanks. But yeah, so I will miss Blaise forever, and I fully support what he did, and I hope you guys had fun. This was pretty good stuff, actually, and I think I'll get out of here. Yeah, for sure. Let me get the website.
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you. So anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna do a walk and talk on the way back to the car because I'm done. It's dark. It's dark out, and we're done. I think the camera's not even fucking rolling anymore. So. Okay, I think I'll head out. I think I'll head out in a minute. I'll do a few more minutes. Okay, I'll do a few more minutes. It's still dark, it's a little bit dark. But I want to, make this focused on Blaise because this one's dedicated to him, and it's just one of those things where there's no words. It goes into the there are no words kind of thing. And I'm just kind of stumbling on my mouth, trying to just say how much I admired him and I respect him, and he did a lot to kind of push along pro-mortalism and antinatalism and efilism and all these philosophies that are so valuable to the founding members of this group. And and it's important to keep that going. So his channel will be linked and stuff, but I feel done. It's too dark anyway. It got dark fast. But yeah, rest in peace, Blaise. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, and I love you, and I'm gonna go talk on my walk to the car. I don't know if it's still rolling, but I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know about all those other videos that I have that I don't feel are that good, but it was more protesty. I mean, it was more like, 5 of us, 7 of us, and I feel like that's important. So maybe I'll finish editing it. Oh god, I'm so burnt out on editing. Jeez. So guys, yeah, thanks so much. I appreciate it. I don't know if you can hear me because I know it's pretty loud, but this goes out to Blaise for sure. Rest in peace, man. I never got to know you in real life. I never got to chill out with you and have coffee. Actually, let me do what I did last video. And talk to you with my ugly face. I don't know what the lighting is, who cares? Anyway, I just want to say hi and show you my ugly face. But I just wanted to close it out because I feel like there's a closure to this one too, because I don't know if I'll do this solo Honk If Life Sucks stuff anymore, but it's also a dedication with Blaise and getting some closure for me. Personal stuff, I know, but I hope you enjoyed everything, and I'll miss him so much. He was such a great guy, and we're gonna fight for his right to would have died, so he would have been able to die a graceful death. You know what I'm trying to say? We'll fight for him. Our cause is now his cause, and one of millions. But he's the only one he gets the big props on this video because we love you and appreciate you, Blaise. And I know it's a weird thing to say because he's gone, and we're all atheists. We're all anti-theists even, and so we know that there's no God. He's not listening to us. He's not aware of, what's going on here. But so we're just talking to ourselves. So when I talk to him, love you, Blaise. Like, I understand that I'm not talking to him, but it's all for us, and I hope that we can get some. We're all working through this, and I apologize for not making my words better, but I do appreciate everything he did, and his channel will be linked, and his video and his interviews, and our podcast with him, and everything, and his podcast with Amanda and Exploring Antinatalism will be down below. Please check those out. Such great material, and yeah, you don't have to believe everything he believed or anything for a right to die. I get it, but basically everything he said was just championed everything that we believe. So why not have him as a guest of honor? And that's what he is right now to me. So thank you for joining me and hanging out with me. And we have a special guest on our next podcast. We're really excited about. I think we're recording it next Thursday or Friday, so it'll be out in a week and a half-ish. But maybe if you guys want me to upload the other protest videos that aren't life sucks, I'll do that too. I'll just get to it. Just get it out in the world, even if it sucks. I don't care. This stuff really isn't about production quality. Okay, guys, thanks so much. Take care. What can I say? I wish you all had an option to get out of here. The ones that really want to get out of here. If you're on the fence, stay on the fence. Make your decision later. Think about things. Maybe you want to live, right? Okay, then continue living. We're not advocating that just like every human on earth just dies instantly. So it's, in some ways, there's variation of that inside of that. But sorry, I'm just saying, for those that just know what they want, I think naive for the mental health therapy industry to not recognize that once someone's made up their mind, they've made up their mind. No one really comes back from that. So I'm just saying, we're talking to you people. We're talking to you guys. Well, we're talking to anybody, but those that are already there, already got their whatever it is planned out. Those are the people that are going to just completely understand 100% what's going on here. And of course, I'm fucking up my words again. Sorry. Whatever. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Take care. I love you all, and I appreciate every single one of you so much. And I'm honored to be, I really am, truly honored to be the face of this movement, or just one of the founding members, or whatever. I really am. I'm honored, and I really am humbled and honored, and I didn't even expect things to get known at all. I just thought we'd be a kind of a deserted YouTube channel, and that's about it. But I ended up making a website, and some stuff happened that was really good, and I hope more things happen. Anyway, enough about me. Have a good night. Take care, guys. I love you.